Hello. I'm in my bubble again, on the roads, so back in the air. And I'm grateful you're joining me. And I hope I have some inspiration for you today. And hopefully the inspiration is so helpful for you that you want to share it. Because sharing is caring. And I really believe in that concept. Sharing is caring. That we can make things happen, make big impact, make big changes, transformations, if we are open to share, to help each other, to work together. Because you're not alone on this planet. There are so many beautiful souls on this planet. And if you can see that everyone is a beautiful soul finding their way through life, to home, with the same needs, same fears, same desires, same anxieties as you, in different forms, then why not taking care of each other? It's a question, as long as I can think, I have that question. Why do people hurt each other? While we all longing for being seen, being listened to, being cared for, being loved, we all desire that. And still, we hurt each other. And it still hurts me when it happens. Like, not in a hurt from that I feel triggered, but that I am astonished by why, what, I don't understand. And no, I'm not an angel too. I'm not an angel. But I really try to choose love above fear, above anxiety, above jealousy, because all those emotions are mine emotions, mine responsibility. I always ask myself, what will love do? What will love do in this situation? And that takes a certainty of consciousness. Consciousness about your thoughts and your behavior, about your triggers and your behavior mechanisms. It is really a matter of awareness, consciousness, self-reflection, and of course, transformation. So, what is consciousness? What is consciousness? Some associate it with spirituality. I don't like that word because there's a certain idea about spirituality. That it is, in Dutch we say zweverig, That's this, not with your feet on the ground. But for me, spirituality is really with your feet on the ground in connection with something bigger. And it has a lot to do with being conscious. Being conscious about yourself. Being conscious about life. And really taking a responsibility for yourself and your life. And always trying to choose love. Love. What will love do? And yes, that's not always easy, because you have to look in the mirror very honestly. You have to take own responsibility. You can't give somebody else the blame and being the victim anymore. Because you aren't. You are responsible. And yes, somebody's behavior is maybe not what you desire, but your response is your responsibility. And you don't like that behavior, but it's not the person. So can you see beyond the behavior and seeing the person, the soul, and see love? Because then you can respond different to behaviors. And that takes a certain consciousness. Really great form of consciousness. And that's practice. And life itself is the biggest practice area of all time and the biggest spiritual teacher of all time. You can do all kinds of spiritual work and spiritual retreats, but you have to do it in life, because you are human and being. And I really believe in the alignment of humanness and beingness. Humanness and soulness. It's not only high on life in the spiritual realm and being there. It's also very humane, being very human. And if that's in alignment, and that alignment comes through the body, because the body is where your soul is housed in. And your body has the sense perceptions. So feelings. And feelings are translations of emotions. And emotions come from thoughts. And thoughts come from the mind. Very earthly thing, the mind. And your mind is here to keep you safe. And your heart, your soul is here to make you happy. And an alignment of these is human being. Being a human being. And for me, that's spirituality. That I know myself. I'm connected with myself. And therefore can connect with life, with others, with Mother Earth, with Father Universe, God, Source. Give it a name. And every time catching myself and choose. how I want to be. Because I can create my reality. But it starts with knowing yourself, being conscious, being in alignment. And that's the practice of life. My biggest teacher is life. And your biggest teachers are the people around you. So, yeah. Consciousness, spirituality. It's a very earthly thing. It's also about communication. Honest, raw, pure communication. First to yourself. And then to others. Communication. What's going on in your mind, in your emotions and feelings. Dare to be vulnerable. Dare to be open. Dare to be true. Dare to be authentic. Speak your truth. Dare to be heard. Dare to be misunderstood. Dare to be that people not are believing your truth. An open heart. Communication from an open heart. With compassion to the other and to yourself. And it starts with honest, pure, raw communication. Especially to yourself, but also especially to others. Be clear about your intentions. Be clear to ask other their intentions. So there's no wishy-washy in between. No miscommunication, misintentions. Dare to ask for clarity. Never assume. Never assume. Assumptions, they are important. Your own assumptions. Because your assumptions become your reality. But never assume for the other. Don't fill in the blanks. Ask, ask, ask. How vulnerable and scary it is. Ask, ask, ask. For example, like maybe you are in contact, like for me, I'm a woman, and I have a conversation on Instagram or whatever with a guy. Now, little conversation, little flirty, that's nice, I love to flirt. But then he's asking to have a coffee or something. And then, what's the intention of the coffee? And I'm always open to have a coffee and getting new connections. But my intention is just a coffee, learning someone else. I'm not looking for someone. I don't want a one night stand or whatever, you know. And what is his intention? Sometimes you can feel it a bit. And then I just ask, hey, I would love to have a drink with you, but what's your intention with this drink? Because I'm not open to sex or what's one night stand, dating, relationship. I don't know what intentions can be. So I'm not open to that. So if you are looking for that, I can totally understand that you think, well, I'm not going to waste my time with a coffee for this girl, money and time. So he can decide not to do or maybe you have the same intention, just connect and have a good time. Just be clear. Just be clear. Then there's no awkward moments after the coffee or whatever. And yeah, so I think it will solve a lot of things if we are just honest, open, and a little bit direct. And if you're not sure, don't assume, just ask. But maybe I'm a weirdo and I'm thinking like that way, but for me in life it's working, because yeah, and till now everyone responds very, very well, and it makes it clear. It makes it literally clear in in assumptions, but also clear in the energy and clear in the air. And okay, now we know. No uncertainty, no fake gray area. Yeah, so that's what I think is very helpful in life, in living life together and make the world a better place together, if we are open, honest, and choose love. So we need consciousness. We need a higher consciousness. And it starts within. It starts all within. So, yeah, I hope this conversation was very clear and it was very inspiring. If not, please let me know. If you have questions, please let me know. If you want guidance in more conscious about yourself and about your behaviors and how to tap into the energy of love and bringing your own frequencies higher and stepping into the power of vulnerability, authenticity. If you need some guidance, I would love to help you with that. Yes, because with my own experience, it makes life so much lighter, so much more fun, so much more flow, so much more inner peace. And I wish that for everyone. So please don't hesitate. How you can come in contact with me, how to connect, I will send it in the show notes, but look at my website, yourinmovement.nl or info@yourinmovement.nl. That's my email. Or going to my socials, You're in Movement on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You can send me a DM, a direct message. So a lot of ways to connect, and hopefully we will meet. For now, I'm going to give a massage. So really looking forward to give that. If you need that, if you want that, you know how to find me now. Massages to really release, reload, connect, feel. Yeah, very powerful massages that will help to grow your conscious too, by the way. Alright, for so far I'm going to shut my mouth, because then I keep talking. and I'm almost on place of where I have to be. So thank you for your presence, and lots of love.